Hey there, it's the 17th day of the PISCINE school in Paris. It's Wednesday today. I just came back home, and today I want to tell you about the story about how I tricked the Moulinette. If you don't know Moulinette, I talked about in the previous videos. It's the program that checks your codes, like your exercises, when you pass your project. The first thing you need to do is to subscribe to the defense, and your peers, two of your peers should check your code if everything goes well or not, give you some comments, and then they just evaluate you. No, it's not the defense, it's kind of evaluation. They evaluate you, and then the automatic program verifies everything that they checked. And basically, if your code doesn't work, it will show that just you haven't done the exercise correctly. And the thing is that it's almost impossible to trick the program, because it checks every particular cases and your code, if it works or not. But the thing is that today I submitted the project C04, and there was the exercise about bases. I told you about that yesterday. Basically, the task was to if you print the integer, the program should convert that number into any base, like for example, decimal base. It's actually like the most common thing: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and so it shows the real number that you printed. Hexadecimal, it goes with after the numbers, it's A B C D E F, so it converts this number into this system and shows you the output. And in other in other bases. But the thing is that in the in the exercise, it was written that if your base, if the base that is printed in the program has the same characters, so your program should return 0. So it should not fish anything. But the thing is that I made a small mistake, in the loops. Just put it my program would work that way if this repetitive symbol in the string is just after the written symbol. Just for example, if we take decimal base, it's 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So if it is 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so it wouldn't work. But if it's in my code, if it's 0 1 2 3 1 blah blah blah, it shows something, but it shouldn't show. And the program, I think the Moulinette didn't check this condition, and so that's why it passed. And so I got the okay for the exercise, even though my code didn't work properly. That was my corrector, the person who corrected me. He noticed that, and he told me you see, your program doesn't work properly as it was written in the exercise. It doesn't pass this condition. And yeah, the thing is that I lost some points because he put 0 for this exercise, but it passed with the automatical evaluation. And yeah, I was a bit sad, because if you put it yes for this exercise, I would have more points to this project. But anyway, I'm happy that he noticed that, and so that I know that I had the mistake, so I could correct it and then just be very attentive in the loops. And today I also wanted to tell you about some activities which goes in the school. Basically, in your profile there is a kind of space where it's written the events that are at school, and they always organize cinema nights where they watch movies, but it's not written in this space in your profile, but they write it in the Slack, some annonces that, oh, okay, today we are watching this movie, come to the holodeck. It's the place with the screen and with some seats so you could watch movie. And yes, all of the events are held there. And there are also motivational events which you could subscribe and discuss with the staff what's going on, your concerns, how do you feel, do you have any if you have any suggestions, you could tell them. If you have any problems, you could discuss. But I'm very motivated. I don't have like any problems or just a person with whom I would like to talk to, so that's why I don't kind of waste my time on these events. But for someone, maybe it's very helpful. If you lose your motivation, you could go and discuss that, and maybe they would give you some advice, and that would be very helpful for you. So that's cool that they make kind of events like this. And there was also yesterday, I forgot to tell you about that, the event for girls, to discuss if the girls feel any discrimination and any problems because of they are girls. But I think like we are more privileged than boys. We have our own toilet only reserved for girls. That's one thing. The other thing is that I think like girls are kind of more sociable, so it is easier for us to ask for help if we have any questions, and guys, they are very eager to help. The second point, yeah, I don't feel like discriminated or treated the other way as boys. I don't know. And yesterday I didn't go to the event, but I asked girls what was there, and the director of the school, she asked if it's a good idea or not to organize the piscine just for girls and the piscine just for boys. I think it's not a good idea, because just you don't have this mix of people. And yeah, the idea to bring more girls to the code is just to get this kind of sphere of coding more mixed with different people, with black people, white people, Asian people, girls, boys. And the idea just to separate the piscine is just kind of the opposite of this idea, I think, in my point of view. I don't know how other feels, but it's what I feel. And if we separate, like, what's the point? Anyway, it's interesting that like there are some ideas that the director, the managers want to discuss with us, and it's so cool that they want to receive the insights of the person who participates. And it's very important, and it's very cool that they ask us to give our opinion on that. And as for other activities, as I told you, I think in the previous videos, just basically randomly you belong to a coalition. I belong to worms, and there is a kind of game here that you have to keep the balloons and then put them back to the bocal. It's where the stuff works, and it's a kind of a game just to bring the balloon there. And my coalition and the other one, we won. Some guys play these games, but I'm not very interested in that, and just I want to be more concentrated on the projects and on my progress, on learning. And sometimes, for example, today they put on the music in the clusters in the place where we work. Today it was some kind of French music, like "Ooh, les Champs-Élysées," and from the chorus, I think that's the name of the movie. Yeah. This song, that's what I remember. And yeah, everyone is singing, it's fun, but it also distracts you from the work. So basically that's why I finished at 9. Maybe I could have stayed a little bit more, but I decided just to come back home and then finish my project tomorrow. So that's what happened today. I hope that my thoughts and the things that I'm sharing with you are interesting and useful. And good luck with the piscine if you're going to participate and you're thinking about that, just do it. Don't hesitate. It's a unique experience you've never thought about. Just do it. Yeah. So see you in the next video tomorrow. Bisous. Bye.